Everybody's trying to get into the act. Okay, the cooler head intervening in time. Combination of Francis Arnaiz and Mr. Donnie Ray Coombs.
The Super Corollas are going to go to Donnie Ray Coombs because he's up against, well, Andy Fields there with a layup of his own, getting back the lead again for the Super Corollas.
Andy Fields humiliating Gibson. Bernie Fabiosa threw up a prayer. The ball was knocked out of bounds, yes.
Good block by Donnie Ray Coombs. He really flew up in that air.
A few inches later.
Coming in for Arnie Twudless. And look, we have a bit of physical action here between Bernie Fabiosa and Francis Arnaiz. And now, everybody's trying to get into the act. Okay, the cooler heads intervening in time. Well, I suppose this kind of thing is inevitable. The game was much too close. And in any Crispa Toyota match, tempers are really bound to flare. But then the cooler heads intervened in time to prevent any aggravation of the incident. Actually, the thing started with Francis and Bernie. I don't know what provoked it. Anyway,
it happened just right at the bench of the recognizers. Huh?
Right.
You know, the intensity, like you say, when you're fighting for survival.
Yes. It is a very emotionally charged game, and you have to give allowances for the fact that these players are also human.
Yes. May we have your attention, please?
All right, let's listen to this announcement. Okay. The Coliseum announcer is asking everybody who doesn't have any business being in the court to clear the court. The score before that incident took place, 108 for Crispa, 109 for Toyota. Well, to whom would you charge this timeout then, Andrew?
Oh, there's no timeout. They're just trying to clear up the things, the incidents. The officials are talking about it to see if whoever was involved in the scuffle and maybe try to clear up things a bit. And if there should be guys that should be suspended, then they will announce that.
Maybe the Lucan is signaling to us. I think he's trying to tell us something. Andrew, can you make it out?
Maybe he wants us to see if we could take slow mo or something like that of what happened to the game. What happened in that incident? Who were the guys involved? You know?
Well, actually, I saw it start with Francis and Bernie, except that I didn't know who threw the first punch.
Well, right now we have Francis Arnaiz and Philip Cesar, the captain ball of both teams, being advised by referee Victorino about the turn of events, you know, and we're not really sure on what is being told to them right now.
Well, I tell you, this is bound to happen. Not because of any failing on anybody's part, but simply because the game was just too heated.
Fabiosa Arnaiz,
All right.
King Distrito out of the playing court.
Okay, there are the ejectments, the evictions.
Well, we might as well announce them, Joe.
All right.
Francis Arnaiz, Abe King, Bernard Fabiosa, and Distrito, who came into the ballgame from the bench,
Distrito was not even on the floor. He was on the bench, wasn't
Yes, he gave a flying kick to Abe King. We saw that on our slow-mo earlier.
So all the protagonists in that scuffle are now being ejected from the court.
You know, that really leaves the Toyota bench depleted with Fernandez having fouled out and also Danny Florencio. Now Francis Arnaiz and Abe King has been ejected from the ball game.
Most of all, they will be missing the services of Francis Arnaiz.
Yeah, but right now we have a minute and 32 seconds left in the ball game. Toyota has a 1-point lead. So this is anybody's ball game, huh?
And there is Bernie Fabiosa leaving the hard court. And he's got an ice pack on his right eye. I think that's where he caught a left. No, I think it was a left jab. 109 to 108 is the count. Toyota with the upper hand. Everybody is up on his feet. But things are all under control. Things are all under control.
Yes, both of the coaches seem to have agreed to the suspensions without even, wasting any point, because these were the guys, the principals that were really involved in the melee.
Because you can discuss who was at fault till you're blue in the face, and you won't be able to come up with a definitive conclusion. That's why it was the wisest thing to simply eject all those parties involved.
So the ball will stay with the Redmanizers with 19 seconds left on their shot clock, 1 minute and 32 seconds left in the ball game. We might as well give the lineup of the Toyota Super Corollas, Joe.
Okay, Arnaiz's name will have to be removed from that lineup.
We have Coloso, Rolosa, Paul Herrera, and the two imports, Donnie Ray Kunz and Andy Fields.
And for the Crispa Redmanizers, we have Atoico, By Cristobal, Freddy Ubalde, Philip Cesar, and Michael Gibson. Okay. The last minute and 32 seconds of this game is underway. Crispa on the offensive. Atoico has it, top of the key. Donnie Ray Kunz watching him. Very tight, one-on-one here by the Toyota Super Corollas. Here's Gibson making his move off Andy Fields and getting a foul from Andy Fields. That's his fourth foul. Okay, both clubs are over the limit, and so it's going to be take two for Gibson. And how good is he from the stripe, Andrew?
Well, earlier he made 2 out of 2, but we can't really tell because the pressure is coming in right now. He has 34 points in the ball game.
He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders right now, but those look like very strong shoulders to me.
We have a tight ball game right now. Gibson could give back the lead to the Redmanizers.
It is back in the hands of the Crispa Redmanizers. 110 to 109. Time left, a minute and 15. Donnie Ray Kunz. Coloso has been sent in to replace the ejected Francis Arnaiz. Donnie Ray Kunz making his move inside the lane. And we have a foul. Freddy Ubalde was the guilty party. That's his second personal.
I think the Super Corollas will continue to go to Donnie Ray Kunz because he's up against Freddy Ubalde. He has a 2-inch advantage there, and he's much quicker than Freddy.
And not only that, he's got a very, very consistent hand from the free throw line. See what I mean?
He doesn't want to prove you wrong. So I can hear you holding your breath.
Yeah, I don't want him making a liar out of me. He's got 31 points now. All right, the lead is back in Toyota hands. 111 to 110, a minute and 4 seconds to go. By Cristobal and Atoico bringing up the back line for the Crispa Redmanizers going into the home stretch. Less than a minute, 56 seconds to be exact. 11 seconds left in the shot clock of Crispa, and we have a foul. Team Coloso committed that foul, sending By Cristobal to the free throw line. Again, consistency and the ability to withstand pressure is going to spell a big factor in the outcome of this game. Can By Cristobal take it?
I really don't know, Joe. I think it's a very good outside shot. But what was important to me was this substitution of David Dalupas, sending in Padim Israel for Ubalde. So Padim may take up Kunz. He doesn't want to give up, just too easy for free throws for Donnie Ray Kunz.
Well, Israel did a fine job on Donnie Ray Kunz much earlier, so we're going to go by that. Oh, Cristobal splitting his charities, and the score is 1-1, 1-1, 1-1.
22 seconds left in the ball game.
All right, here's Donnie Ray Coons.
Up
The
against
man
his
of the
man.
hour. Yes, sir. He puts it up. A trifle strong. The rebound to Michael Gibson with 30 seconds to go. Okay, let's see. The Crispa Redmanizers are going to probably try to run down the clock. But maybe that's not advisable because they only have 14 seconds to go and 19 seconds on the game clock. So even if they convert at the last second, Toyota will still have an opportunity. Oh, an unproductive play. And here comes Johnny Ray Coons. 8 seconds to go. Johnny lays in it. No go. The ball going off the floor. It's Crispa's ball.